your love life is going.
No. As you know, that was a done deal long ago.
I hope you guys like that pump up music. Yeah, boy. Thought I'd try something a little different. Cause I'm always starting off with like, you know, oh, here's some mellow music for you guys to chill to while you wait for me to start. And it's like, okay, that's cool, but you know, this works too. Alright, welcome to the Wednesday evening live stream. What's going on, everybody? My name is Backdraft. And that's it for the pump up music. Actually, that timing wasn't too bad. Thank you guys for joining me. Let me just get the rest of my playlist going real quick. Alright. Sawyer plays. What's up, Sawyer? Been a while since I think it's been a while, right? I mean, I haven't streamed in over a week at this point. I wasn't able to stream on Sunday, unfortunately. Me seeing a person then sees a bot. Yeah. The Stream Elements bot, of course. You know how it is. But anyway, we are going to be doing, probably for most of the stream, depending on how much we get through, we're going to be doing our mob farm design. So this is a project that I'm undertaking in my latest episode, episode 20 by the way, which is a milestone episode. Super awesome. It's going to be amazing. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, I designed some of it yesterday and I want to finish designing it today and then possibly get into maybe some resource collection and building for it. Maybe we'll get onto the live server at some point. But anyway, let's hop over to my creative world and I'll show you guys what we're working with so far. Cool. Oh damn, I missed the intro. Hey Drach. Drach, you missed I did a new intro too. Well, new intro music. You can go watch it though after. You can rewind it if you want. Yeah, I figured I'd go with some hype music. Anyway, know the pain. It's okay. I think I'm gonna do that from now on, so I can now. Be right back. All right. Well, either way, this is the mob farm that we're dealing with right now. It doesn't do anything yet, so I have the platforms in place and the dispensers filled with water that will knock the mobs down. And the next couple of things that we have to do is we have to add the killing floor. And I really like that shadow. It's pretty cool. By the way, I'm in a creative testing world, like I said. Not really an exact mirror image of the Symmetria server, but kind of sort of. This is where I design most of the stuff that I end up putting on the server. And this bad boy here is the mob farm that we're going to be building in probably this almost exact spot. So I've done some testing, I did some measuring and blah blah blah. The AFK platform would be there, spawning platforms there, nothing should be able to spawn below. 1, because it's an ocean, 2, because it's too far away from where we will be AFKing. So first thing we gotta do, be right back. Okay. All right, I'll be here. First thing we gotta do is design the clock. So this is the exact center of the farm. Turn my sound up so you guys can hear what's going on. This is the exact center of the farm. I think this is where we're gonna put the clock. I don't think we're gonna do anything. I don't think we're gonna do anything crazy for the clock. There's really nothing crazy to do. Where was the stream Sunday? Watching football? Oh, no, I tweeted about it. I was at a birthday party all evening, so I just skipped the stream. So yeah. No, football's over actually. The Super Bowl was a couple weeks ago. So I'm gonna build the clock now. I don't know, I'm gonna have to play around with the timings. Okay, it's cool. I don't normally use Twitter. How was it? Oh, it was fine. It was fine. It was a 6-year-old's birthday party. All right, I don't even keep up with. Yeah, I know. You're not American. You're excused. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was a family thing, so you know. Let me wipe my inventory real quick because it's got a lot of stuff in it. Okay, so we just have to give a pulse. Dude, the rugby this last week was wild. Oh yeah? When does the rugby season run? I mean, I don't follow rugby just as little as you follow football. I don't know really much of anything about rugby. Be right back again. Okay, I'll be here. So side note, we have to get this. So basically we have to hook this clock up to the observers to just alternate. Essentially the observers are just in big pillars going down the center of each of these spawning platform, like sandwich layer things. And they're going to push all the mobs off the sides. So when you give an update to those observers, essentially all of the water channels throughout all of the platforms are going to fire off. And to do that, we're going to hook up this redstone line to each of the observers. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Not very difficult. Then I have to figure out how to... Then I have to figure out the delay for the clock. What would work best in terms of letting mobs spawn and then pushing them off the sides. Okay. Not sure exactly normally over the winter. Ah, okay. Almost spring. Yes, it is almost spring. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so you probably just heard that. All of the water activated. So this design is, I mean, it's a pretty at this point in the game, it's a pretty traditional mob farm design. I think the original design for this was done by Ilmango, and this is pretty similar to the one he did. I designed most of this myself with just looking at a couple of these style farms as inspiration, but you know, it's nothing revolutionary. I mean, it's huge. That's one thing. It's really big. It's a quad farm. This should give us all the mob drops we need. We should not have to build anything bigger than this for the rest of the season. And the plan is also to, I mean, it's huge, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it yet, but the plan is to build the genie either like in front of the farm so you can kind of see the genie from Agrabah down there or something, or I don't know, I might figure something else out. I have no idea right now because this farm's gigantic, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet. Okay, that one works. And then we just have to run this line that way. And I guess it doesn't really matter how I do this, as long as I have the redstone lined up right. 9, 10. Do a repeater there. Cool. Okay, it runs between August and June. Gotcha. That's a weird season. August to June. So it covers like the end of summer, fall, and winter, and then beginning of spring into the next summer. Interesting. This is also helping us to test out all of the water dispensers as well, so that should really be it. Then I just got to figure out the timings to make sure that we're getting enough mobs spawning before we push them off the sides. I might have to bring in a secondary account to test this. If I do, I'll figure out a way to show you guys that. Or I could just do it off camera. Doesn't really matter. It's a winter sport because the ground is harder. Oh, gotcha. Plus you can see all the steam coming off them when they're in piles of, if it's cold enough, LOL. Of course. So now I'm gonna mess around with this timing. Let's start out with 64. And when I shut the farm off, I essentially actually wanted to I wanted to shut off with all of sorry. I wanted to shut off with all of the water dispensed to ensure that no mobs are going to spawn in it when I'm just running around. And I think that this is the side I have to put the lever on in order to do that. So if I flick it, the items don't start flowing because what did I do wrong here? Oh, I have to throttle it. Oh, jeez. Dang it. I'm just screwing everything up. Is this moving? Yeah, it's moving. Okay, so it should be good. The water turned off. And then it should turn back on. Okay, great. And then it should stay on for a little bit. I think roughly 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Should be plenty of time to get mobs to spawn and then push them off the edges. I think. Let's see. Okay, so now it shuts off. It'll be on for about 32 seconds or so. Should be plenty of time for mobs to spawn in there. Yeah, I think that's way more than enough time to get mobs to start spawning in there. I mean, we can actually test it out by just switching over to hard mode or normal. Normal is actually what the server is on. Okay, here comes the water again. Beautiful. Cool. Have I asked if you have watched or seen rugby? Yeah, I think you have. My brother actually played rugby for a little while. I watched a few of his games. And actually where I grew up in the US was a traditionally Irish neighborhood, so there was actually local rugby leagues that people played in. I watched a few of those games as well. Never actually played it myself. All right, let's shut this off. Okay. Ah, sweet. Be interested in watching the premiere ship we have here. Maybe. Fairly sure they broadcast it over there. Yeah, I think they do. I think I've seen it on TV before. Possibly. I'm not opposed. All right, so sorry, I'm just doing some quick testing. Wow, that's a lot of mobs. So obviously it's working. Are we still in the? Oh no, we're in an ocean biome now. Even with us not standing in the optimal AFK spot, it's working. So let me actually flick the lever to make sure that it pushes all the mobs off the sides. So in about, I think, 10-15 seconds or so, the water should activate, push all the mobs down, and then more mobs should spawn. And there's the water. And they all fall to their doom. Yeah, it's raining mobs. I think they actually all despawned. Yeah, it was too far away, so they all despawned. That's actually one thing I gotta make sure is that I don't drop them down too far so that they despawn. So I actually have a spawning sphere mod that I can turn on just to make sure that we don't run into that issue. Okay, yeah, so there's tons of them spawning. Cool. So like I said, the optimal spot is up there. So let me actually switch back to peaceful. And then I'll turn on the spawning sphere so we can make sure that we don't build the killing platform too low. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. You can watch it on Sport Gold, I think NBC Sport Gold. Oh, do you have to pay for that? I have like 5 different streaming services that I pay for right now. For the record, if you guys aren't familiar with this mod, this is the spawning sphere mod from Vanilla Tweaks. It's causing a bit of lag right now. I think I have to mob proof some of this stuff actually, so give me one sec. Yeah, because obviously we don't want stuff spawning up here. Yeah, I think everything else is fine. Okay, cool. So essentially with the spawning sphere mod, you basically stand where you would stand in the world, and then it creates 2 spheres. The inner sphere is where mobs won't be able to spawn. So within this inner sphere, mobs are too close to the player and won't spawn. Outside of the sphere are where mobs are allowed to spawn, And then outside of the outer sphere is where mobs will despawn because then they're too far away from the player. So that's the spawning sphere mod. So it looks like we have plenty of room to build the killing platform. So, and I turned on my light overlay too. So I'm just gonna find the center real quick. Actually, I probably just find the coordinates up top. I'm gonna find the center just so I know where the center of the build is, and I can start building the platform out from there. Make sure I go down about 25 blocks so that the fall will kill most of the mobs. And then we'll also have, I think, magma blocks down there just to ensure that that the mobs actually die. Because I think if like witches spawn and whatnot, they could potentially survive the fall. Okay, so the coordinates of the center. Looking for the X and Y coordinates are 97413869. 97413869. Just put that in chat so I don't forget. Okay. So I'm gonna find the center now. Sorry if the light or the spawning sphere is a little annoying to your eyes. I can shut it off now, actually. I think I'll have plenty of room. There we go. Okay. I think so. It might be one of those 5. Yeah, I don't know. I could take a look, potentially. Okay, 9741. Let me just build some blocks here. All right, I forgot where to stand. Okay, so 97413869. Yep, that's the center right there. Maybe I should. That seems to be causing a bit of lag. And I'm just on a single player world, so I hope that that doesn't destroy the server. I doubt it will. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so here's the center. Splat. Okay. Okay, so I think it's 25 blocks that they can fall, right?
There's more to taking care of your health and body than
24. Yeah, so we'll go down 25 blocks. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25. Okay, so that's where the splat platform will be. Kersplat. Okay. Sorry. It's super dark under here. But that's the way it needs to be for the farm, so. Sorry if it's hard for you guys to see much of anything, but it's got to stay dark. Splatform. Yes, exactly. Splatform. Now, I think I'll go to the edges of each of these and then maybe out like 2 just to make sure that we catch everything. And I was thinking of possibly just having more water streams that will push all the mobs like into the middle and then kill them from there. But I don't know if that'll kill them fast enough. If the platform ends up being too big, yeah, I don't want to make it too big. Maybe we will push them all using water streams. Actually, yeah, let's do that. So we'll only go down a couple then, actually. We'll go down a couple, we'll add some more water streams and funnel them all into a central area where they'll all just be killed then, I think. Or I could just have 4 separate platforms, splatforms. Let Let me think this through here. So, I mean, having the water streams below that they fall into, don't make it too small. Spiders will bottleneck the system. Yeah, so maybe I should just have one giant platform. But that's going to take forever to collect all the items. And take a lot of magma blocks. But then again, it's a big farm. We wanted to build a big, gigantic farm, didn't we? Well, I mean, we are in Forge, so we could build up a big platform pretty quickly. And if I don't like it, then we'll... If it's too big... I mean, you know, hopper minecarts, collecting up the items... The whole reason I was saying that I wanted to just make more water streams to bring them into the middle is so that I didn't have to have so many hopper minecarts to collect the items, and I didn't have to have so many magma blocks. So just kind of funnel them into like a center part that's like 9 by 9 or something. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. Yeah, sure. So we'll come up that far. And that way we can ensure, or how many blocks is that? That's only 1 block wide actually, so spiders might be able to escape that. So maybe 1 more. And then drop them down like 2 maybe. 2, 3 block. 3 blocks for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's where we'll have the lower platforms. That'll funnel them all into the middle. This is going to be a very interesting build. So let's play around. I mean, killing them with fall damage would be the best thing to do, honestly. I'm just thinking here. I could just copy this upper platform and then reduce it a little bit. That way I don't have to place all the blocks manually and just see what happens. Well, either way, we got to do them both, so just to try them out, so. Let's see what happens. This is just too big of an area, though. We gotta find the middle. Meh. So this is the exact middle. Okay. So let's just start with this and see what happens. I'm trying so hard to not talk about rugby. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I copied the wrong corners. Shoot. Let's try this again. Yeah, I went from there to there. When really we have to go from the middle to the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's more like it. And I think we'll just replace all this with... It's too much to do magma blocks, though. Nah, let's not do that. Forget it. Let's just build the little streams under each one, and then we'll kind of filter them all into the middle. So that's 2 blocks. So that's where the wall would be. I'm just trying to figure out where I would build the wall. This is rather difficult, actually, trying to build this diagonally, but it's a bit of a challenge. Okay. Good. Okay. That doesn't line up though. What did I do over here? Oh, I did it like that. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of what we'll do around each one of them. Obviously drop it down like 4 blocks or so. so that when they drop, they'll fall into another water stream. I don't know though, like that's trying to push them on a water stream on a diagonal like that would actually be really hard. So maybe we should just have, maybe we could have 4 individual splat pads. You know what I'm saying? That should be good. I don't know, just lower the inside edge of the one block. Not sure what you're saying there. The splat plate less. Oh no, I know what I should do. Yeah, I'll just build it all the way around like this. I'm just trying to get the outline of it right now for the record. So we'll just loop it all the way around the entire thing like that, and then just have one big splat pad at the bottom. Or I could make it square. It would be a little weird, but instead of having it like diamond shaped like this, make it square. That way it's easier to work with in terms of water streams. Let's see what that looks like. We'll leave this for now. Let me see what that would look like though. So we would go off to this direction. Two in that direction. Two in this direction. I mean, 4 splat platform seems a lot easier. However, if the next block in this platform was lowered a block, put the water on that layer, then the next is lowered again, it should be okay. Sorry, you lost me. Okay. It's hard to explain. I apologize. So you said 4 splat forms seems easier. However, if the next block in this platform was lowered a block, put the water on that layer, then the next is lowered again, it should be okay. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. Wait, lowered a block, put the water on that layer, and then the next is lower. Oh, I see. Build just a diagonal line. I think I know what you're saying. I think this will be fine though. Okay. I'm just gonna copy this for now, and then we will. Where's the center? Is that the center? I think that's the center. So I'm gonna copy that, put it down here for the splat form, and then we'll just smack away the center blocks. I probably could have just used world edit for this too, but whatever. So this essentially will be one splat form. It should be far enough to kill all the mobs. This is going to be a blast building on the live server. And by blast, I mean probably rather difficult. Because we don't have world edit. I already spent like 2-3 hours on it yesterday. Okay, so... Oh Lord, yeah, mob farms are bad, yeah. I mean my gold farm was really difficult to build. But yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this diagonal thing here. Hey Solid, what's up? I'm building a gigantic mob farm. Oh yeah. I'm on creative world, designing my mob farm right now. So I don't know if I'm just gonna make all of this magma or add more water streams to funnel them in. Oh, you know what? I know I saw Il Mango did where he would have everybody splat on the platform die, and then he would activate water streams to funnel all of the items into a central spot. That could work. Possibly. I mean, so the mob should definitely die. Let's give that a test, though. But that's an efficiency. Well, of course it's an efficiency. Alright, so we'll flick it on. Wait a good 30 seconds or so. Oh, switch to normal mode so we get mobs. An inefficiency. Sure. I mean, the thing is, I didn't want to have 10,000 hopper minecarts running all at once. But then again, does it really matter that much? I don't know. Okay, so it's enough to kill all of them. I mean, valid. I don't think we ended up losing any mobs. We'll give it another round and see what happens. I mean, I could just test it out myself and make sure I don't fall off the edge. Splat. Ah. Dang spiders. Stop cheating, spider. Stupid spiders. All right. So essentially that's it. Now we just got to build this. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be gigantic. I mean, I'm fine for gigantic. The thing is, I'm just worried about item collection. Flying machine item collector. I think that'll be even more laggy, honestly. That's how big this platform would be. It's huge, man. So what do you guys think? It's huge but epic. Best to just funnel them into a smaller kill drop. See, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, Salad, I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. It's huge but epic. Could cut some corners, but yeah, seems ridiculously good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll have any problem getting a lot of drops out of this thing. I'm not worried about that. So I think having a smaller kill drop, like killing chamber, is probably the way to go. Let's just do this. Maybe like a 5x5 area in the middle that they all get funneled into. Then we can literally just have one hopper minecart. So. All right, I'm gonna raise this up. Okay, find the center. What was the center coordinates? 97413869. Okay, that's the middle. So I'm gonna raise this up just to save some space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll drop them down to like that level right there. And then this is the middle, right? 9741369. Yeah. So then we will have like a 5x5 area right in the middle that we'll just funnel them all into. Drop them down the 25 blocks and then have some magma blocks there just to make sure we get everybody. The spiders are all obviously going to be annoying, but we'll figure it out. Why does it do that? Sometimes after I set the first position, it won't let me set the second position, the world edit position. There we go. Okay. So now we just got to build some walls around this. Build them 3 just to be safe. Okay. I think I actually have to move over one. Yeah, I gotta move over one and then rotate negative 180. Sorry, I can't move my face away from the mic. There we go. Okay. I wonder if a flying machine would be laggier than 1,000,000 minecarts, though. Probably not. Actually, you're probably right about that. but I don't know for sure. Either way, either of those ideas are going to be a lot less laggy than just doing it this way. Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's just start placing in some water, and then we'll see how this works out. Obviously, we'll have to mob-proof all this, but it's fine. Makes me curious. Press would be pretty damn awesome. Yeah. You do have a point there. I have to sneeze in a second. So excuse me in advance. My sleeve is now covered in snot. I mean, you might as well take advantage of the entire 8 blocks in water range. I think I'm gonna have to build layers out of this. Because nobody's gonna be falling this far away, so I mean the furthest they're gonna fall is like here. They're never gonna get to the corner, so I'm gonna leave that there. Bless me, thank you. Like I said, my sleeve is covered in snot now. Because the water can go 7 blocks, then drop 1 instead of doing what you've done. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So right now we're going to here. Wait, I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay. Actually, let's do this. And then we'll smack these away. Well, no, sorry. Yeah, then break the blocks at the end. Yeah, that's fine, but then we'll build up a couple layers so that we can do it several times. So let me just do this real quick. And then we can always just smack it away later. That'll make it easier. Trust me. With such a big area. Okay, so now let me show you the method to my madness. Okay. Probably going to pose rather difficult doing this all the way around, but once we have the design down, that's fine. It'll be easier to build in survival. It'll take a while to get to the very center, but yeah, that's what I always do. Oh, you're running stream for almost an hour. Thank you guys for joining me as usual. This is a lot of fun. Is it too dark for you guys? Does it look really dark to you? Or can you see okay? It would probably be easier to place the blocks instead of breaking them, to be honest. Whatever, I don't know. Hang on a second. Oh. It's on full brightness, sorry. Okay, so that's the last layer. We're gonna have to figure something out then. Let me go back to the middle. Gotta find the coordinates again, sorry. So 97413869. Okay. When you say it would be easier to place the blocks rather than break them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, actually, let me just delete this whole layer. I'll make this like a sandstone block so we don't accidentally replace it. Okay. Look at all the fish. Ooh, fishes. We're getting there. Okay. Now, how much further until we hit the middle? Because I don't want them to overlap, you know what I'm saying? So hang on a second. You can leave a channel down the center. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just gotta see what we're dealing with here in each of the corners, you know what I'm saying? So copy. Rotate 90. I don't know if it's gonna rotate 90 this way. No. I have to go in that corner. Yeah, I probably. Oh wait, I gotta go back. 90. Okay, there's that one. And yeah, no, I should just go up. Oh no. Rotate 180. Oh jeez. I rotated it 9 degrees. 81. Oh Jesus. Welp. I screwed something up. Let's just copy this bad boy. That should be fine. I think we'll just rotate 180 and then paste. There we go. All right, so how close is it? So that's the center. So if I smack these ones away, yeah, we're gonna have to have that channel down the middle like you were saying. So let's do this. Actually, wait. Wait, you said do the command above and add true on the end. What command? What command? I don't see a command. Kinda. It would probably be easier to place copy and paste in creative if need be. Yeah. Oh, the night vision command. Oh, one sec. There we go. I got it. We're good. Unless that only gets... Sorry about the particles, though. Okay. Alrighty. If you add true at the end, it gets rid of them. Like this? That doesn't look right. $255 true. What? I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. Got it. Got it. All right, let's start playing around because I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this. Much better. Yeah, sorry about that. Just lost track of the center. Okay, that's the center. So 2 out that way. And 2 out this way. There we go. All right. No. That's a lot of sticky pistons. Okay. Like, I can make rocket boots when you stand in a certain place. I'm so proud of myself. Nice. What was that noise? So if I smack this wall away, hang on a second. Let me add in the whole floor here. Yeah, this is interesting. Wait a second, why would I bother going from the corners? This is a lot easier if I come from the sides. You know what I'm saying? Alright, give me a sec. I could do that. I think I'm just gonna come from the sides. It makes it so much easier, because then you're not dealing with all kinds of crazy diagonal crap. So give me one sec. I should have just did this in the first place. Okay, so we'll start off here. No, here. Okay. Channel is still necessary, by the way. No, I know. It's just a lot easier to do it this way, I think. Because then you're not dealing with diagonals. I think, or I might just be dumb. No, you're right. You're right. you're right. All right, so water can flow what? 8 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then bada bing. Yeah, there we go. Whoopsie. Yeah, this is 1,000 times easier. Then I just drop down one more. Come out another 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll be a good I'll be good at problem solving one day. It's fine. Actually, no. We'll conserve water streams and just do it like this. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll build underneath here. Actually, no, we don't need to do that. Yes, we do. And then we can just smack away the end. Bloop. Oh, I got rid of the middle again. Dang it. Set stone, not sticky piston. Stone. And then we just smack all these away. So then we just set into air. Okay. Let me find the middle again. 374. 3741 386. Wow. It keeps wanting to default to sticky piston for some reason. There. So that's the middle. We'll do the same thing. I mean, you could just go to the other side and place a block down instead of going all the way across. I don't know. Whatever. At this point, whatever. No offense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bada bing. Okay, there's another layer. Cool. And then we'll have the channel. So now we just copy this bad boy. Bada bing. Bada boom. Check this out. Copy. Flip. Paste. And that's it. Well, I mean, looks like the water didn't paste in for some reason, but I think we can actually just do this. Oop, no. Bada bing. Bada boom. Set water. Plug up the sides here. Sweet. Then, ooh, what's going on here? Is that like a glitch or something? Yeah, like a little glitchy glitch. Okay, then last let's come down to this layer and make the hole. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, look at that, it's 5. I love when things work out like that. So that's where the hole's gonna be. Then we just gotta lead in some water streams. So we'll drop down 1 layer. Come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every time it wants to do a sticky piston. Okay, then we'll drop down another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make sure I can make it to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, it's perfect. Isn't that awesome? Look, isn't that so great how it works out like that? I just love when things work out like that. It just makes me so happy. All right, let's fill her in and get this show on the road. Okay. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to fill that in. Whoopsie. Come on. You can do it. There we go. I have to do this one too. Oh, ho, ho. I can imagine them mobs now. They're all shaking in their little space boots. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I was made for making mob farms, baby, and mob farms were made for making me. I can't get enough of mob farms, baby. Can they get enough of me? I need serious help. Okay. We're gonna copy this now. So, bada bing. No, not bada bing. Bada bing. Think, right? Yes? No, maybe? Get out of the way. Oh, I need the center one still. And right there. Bada bing. Copy. Flip. I'm gonna have to place those ones on the wall. Paste. And there she blows. We have our water pool system merjigger all set. The splat form and power. GG. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, the tray. Let me turn the spawn sphere back on just to make sure we're not going to go too low now. And then... Oh, function spawning sphere, create green. Okay. I think we'll be fine, but I want to just drop down the 25 blocks to kill most of them with fall damage, and then we'll have the magma blocks. So that's, yeah, that should be fine. That should be way more than, we should be more than fine. Look at all the fishy fish in there. You can't really see it from here, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25. I think. Oh yeah, that's way more than enough. Can I suggest altering the water on the spawning platforms? At this point, I'm probably not going to change it, but what's your suggestion? Not that I don't appreciate your suggestion, I'm just saying I've spent too long designing this already. I do need to mob proof this, so let's just do some slabs. Just to make sure I have it in the schematic when we do this later. We should have way more than enough stone, and we have a stone farm, so there's no problem building this bad boy out of stone. I'm a master clicker. Then whilst water, wait, so one on, one off, then whilst water is on one platform, there's no water on the other, etc., then mobs can always spawn. Does it? That's an interesting suggestion, I will give you that. The thing is, will that make a difference? I'm curious as to whether or not that would make a difference. I think the only way to know for sure would be to test that out. I think I'm gonna make this part out of glass, just because I like glass. Whee! Splat. Okay. We'll build this last layer out of stone here, so it lines up. Hello, Backdraft. Been a while. Yes, 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 yes. It has. What's up? Yes. We're building our mob farm. Take a look. See, it's gigantic. It's fantastic. It's amazing. If I do say so myself. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, nice. Well, it depends if mobs have a set density in an area, because you could get 2 times the mobs to fill the cap on the platforms with no water. We'll give it a test. It'll be annoying to go and flick all the thingy-majiggies on and off, but you know. And yes, I am muting these random ads that I'm getting from from Spotify. Well, I'm a total loser. Let's try that again, shall we? Thank God for World Edit. I built it in the completely wrong spot. Sorry. The spiders and the glass just changed 2 towers to be opposite. Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I can't stay for long. Just checking in. See you. Stay safe. No problem. Yes. Thank you for checking in. Thanks for joining. You're awesome. Sorry. The spiders and the glass. I mean, so long. I'm pretty sure the spiders won't really grab onto the wall while they're falling, but I don't know for sure. Let's try this one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Can the spiders climb on signs? I've tried that before. They can climb on signs. I think they changed that. Because I tried that in my mob farm that's in that my dinky mob farm. Oop. Oh, I did something wrong here. What did I do wrong? Oh, this has got to be out by 1. And cool. So then this will be magma blocks. And then 1 hopper minecart for this entire farm. 1 hopper minecart for this entire farm. I am proud. That's it, pretty much. Then we just got to build a storage system. So let's give her a shot real quick. Let's switch it over to normal. That's a big farm. Hi, Jacobus. Nice to see you too. Yes, it is a big farm. So we'll give it a shot with some spiders. Thanks for joining, Jacobus. Yes, this is my Big Daddy mob farm. To obtain all the gunpowder, string, and bone meal in the world. Okay, here they come. Whee! That's crazy, and that's not even... Yeah, the spiders don't grab onto the wall while they're falling, so that's not a problem. It's raining mobs. Hallelujah, it's raining mobs. That's a lot of drops. That's a lot of nuts. Oh, poor baby. Okay, so we're definitely collecting the rotten flesh, the bones, the string, and the gunpowder. I think I'm gonna torch arrows. Unless, is there something useful I could use arrows for? I don't think there is. Yeah, okay. It's working perfectly. I'll have to test it out with my spectator account to see the rates that we get when I'm up in the air. Okay. Alright. Alright, so now I guess it's just time to build the storage system, and then that's it. Worth testing the alternate towers? Yeah, probably. This is gonna annoy the living crap out of me. These spiders. I mean, it is what it is. The thing is, I'll have to test that once I finish the farm. How would I even test that, though? Just by checking rates? That might not be worth it. I mean, maybe if I was making like a redstone showcase about this, but it's not like this is a new mob farm design. I didn't really... I mean, I built it myself, but I didn't come up with the raw idea, per se. Is it just me, or are mobs pushed by water a lot faster than the player is? It might just be me. That's a lot of mobs. You know, when I get a phone call and the caller ID says potential spam, like, do they really think I'm gonna pick it up? Like, why would I pick that up? Ooh, oh, okay, building some water down. Okay, so spiders do get a little stuck. I think they'll eventually give up. Hey! Skeleton riding. I think they'll either eventually give up and just fall, or when the next round of mobs come, they'll push them into the hole. But let's take a look and see. Okay, here come the next round. Okay, so that one gave up and fell. This guy's now getting pushed a little bit. Okay, that one got pushed. This guy's being an annoyance. He's being a total annoyance. Wouldn't a constant stream of mobs look better? Maybe. Get down there. Get out of here. Quit being a jerk. You too. So can hang on a second. Can spiders climb signs? Okay. 2 or 3 blocks tall. Yeah, they're staying on the ceiling for a long time and forever. A lot of suggestions here. None of them seem to say for sure whether or not they work. Spiders can climb leaves, glass, fences, etc. What stops them is an overhang. They can't grip the underside of anything. Yeah, so I don't think there's much of anything we could really do about the few spiders that decide they want to live. Okay, that guy decided he wanted to live too. I hate you. Let's see how many drops we have down there. Holy crap. That's a lot. That's just after what, like 5 minutes? See, wouldn't a constant stream look better? Yeah, the arrows might be useful to deal with situations like that. Wouldn't it be so nice if they couldn't cling to ice? Yeah, that would be cool, but yeah. I don't know. Either way, let's get the collection system in. I'm going to turn this off now. Okay, we got about 20 minutes left. That should be plenty of time to finish up the storage system. All right, so let's set up cart rails. And I think what we're going to do is just have a simple dropper system. Drop it into a water stream and then kind of loop it around through an array of chests. So let me jet over here real quick. This looks so cool. Let's see what it looks like from far away. So like I said, the plan eventually was to kind of build like a genie graphic in front of it so that when you're looking at it from the palace, it's just kind of the genie floating in the air. But I don't know for sure what I'm going to do yet because it's super massive, so. I mean, I could just leave it there like that. What's, you know. Or I could build it further out so it's not as visible. That would need to be a pretty big genie. I mean, we could build a big old genie in front of it so that you can see the genie from the palace. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's build it first. Those types of farms beat the old school mob farms so hard. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've built so many old school mob farms that just did nothing. Like I remember way back when, like back in the old school days where, like, you know, cobblestone still had the old texture and redstone was barely even a thing, and you know, I just built like the basic farm which just had like a few spawning platforms and some water streams, and you had to rely on the mobs walking into the water streams. It was just not fun. It never produced anything. Like I remember one time I was like, I'm gonna AFK for 8 hours and I have to get something out of this, and I think I maybe got a couple things, a couple drops here and there. Like it just didn't work out at all. They worked okay for the time and still do for early game. I mean, the dinky one that I built works just fine for early game. I'm talking like, you know, ones that don't even use anything other than just spawning platforms and, you know, some water streams, and then lead them into like a lava blade or something. I have to sneeze again, just so you guys know. Okay, so we got the minecart going. Oh, I need the hoppers, and then they're all going to lead into the dropper. These ones, though. Yeah, this mob farm is just pure insanity. This is on the same level as the gold farm that I built, and that gold farm is like the most efficient gold farm you can build. The one with no flushing water, it has trapdoors to trick mobs to fall into the water stream. Yeah. Like on one of the very first Minecraft worlds I ever built, like when I had just like a square cobblestone house, not like this, you know, like a dinky little square cobblestone house. I was like, oh, I'm gonna build a mob farm, and it was literally just like, you know, a platform high up in the sky with a few, you know, spawning platforms and some water streams, and it was horrible. It was awful. It did nothing. I'd be lucky if I got like a handful of drops in like an 8-hour AFK session. But that was also back before I knew the mechanics of like mob spawning and all that jazz. Like I didn't know, like, you know, oh, mobs only spawn 25 blocks away and they despawn to 128 blocks away and you have to light up caves. That was before I knew all that even. So, alright, so I'm figuring out how to collect all this. How did I do it over here? I think I just had a series of hoppers that led into the dropper, and then the dropper had a shebang-a-rang-a-boo to do. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Yeah, it's just this one's chilling on a bunch of hoppers. This one's 3x3. And those hoppers feed into a dropper, and that dropper drops it into the water stream. That's something, that's the similar thing that we'll do over here. The only thing is, I don't want to lock the hoppers. Obviously. So we'll just have to have like one section. Or maybe have an unloading system. I could do that. Hang on one sec. Redstone. Yeah, maybe have an unloading system here, possibly. Potentially. It might be too slow, though. Putting some serious thought into this. Or just a few rails. Or just a few rails? Huh? Yeah, I don't think unloading would work either. It's way too many items. Would just having 2 of these be enough to get the cart across all of this? I don't think it would be. Oh, it is. It is. Okay, that's good news. How about have more minecarts, multiple loading systems? You could. I think all the outside rails can be powered. This works though. So this works. So I wanted to make them all, so all of the blocks underneath will be hoppers, all leading into a dropper. That will work. Or I could have 5 hopper minecarts. Five might be a little bit more efficient. And 5 hopper minecarts isn't going to murder anything, so why don't I just do that? I do want to have a master kill switch, though. So I could shut this off if need be. Oh, I need that hopper, actually. And then I need the dropper. We'll put the dropper in the middle. just an N-powered rail that isn't connected to the others, separated by a normal arrow. Yeah, I mean, that's what I had before, sort of. But, I think this will be a little bit faster. And it won't kill anything by having 5 hopper mine carts. Okay, and then cool. All that string. All right, we got about 10 minutes left. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the Wednesday evening live stream. So, really all we have left to do is just wire up that storage system and then build this bad boy on the server. So we're gonna have to get some water streams going here. And then add in the storage. So we'll need storage for bones. Actually, I was gonna go over here and just see what I actually had storage for over here. I think the only thing we don't need from these drops is sand, because husks aren't actually going to spawn over there because there's no access to the sky. Oh, by the way, I did have an idea for possibly a new redstone showcase. With 117, we're getting opaque glass, and I bet you can build a husk farm with that, because husks require darkness, but they require access to the sky. But opaque glass is supposed to prevent light from coming through, but is transparent. So yeah, you could probably build a husk farm with opaque glass. So I wanted to see if I could do that, and then possibly make a redstone showcase video on that. That'd be fun. Okay, so bones, rotten flesh, spider eyes, gunpowder. I love that new glass. Yeah, it's really cool. Really, really cool. So yeah, basically everything here except sand, and I don't think I'm gonna collect arrows. I mean, I might as well collect them. Why not? You know, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really make much of a difference. And then we'll do, I think, this many chests per item. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chests per item. That should be plenty. But if you cover it with glass, then wouldn't it not have access to the sky? Well, that's the thing. The glass is transparent. So I wanted to test that out and see if it worked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if transparent blocks consider you having access to the sky or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it would work, but if it does, then you could build a husk. You could build husk farms, and I wanted to totally make a showcase video about that if you could, because that'd be super awesome. Okay, so chests and we'll just kind of go out a little bit where we'll have the storage. So that'll be gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, arrows, gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, arrows, spider eyes, string, rotten flesh, arrows, spider eyes, string. Not to be rude, but would it have a use? Yeah, husks drop sand. Sand farm. We would need 6 double chests. And then a miscellaneous one for whatever else comes out. Because you might get sticks and glowstone and stuff if witches spawn. But yeah, man, husks drop sand. I think they drop sand in vanilla now, don't they? Hang on. Husks drops rotten flesh, armor, weapon, iron ingot, potato carrot. Oh no, they don't. Sorry. So actually, Drotch. Yeah, we have a we have a data pack. They don't drop it in vanilla, no. We have a data pack on the server where husks drop sand, so you could totally make a sand farm. And I think a lot of servers actually use that mechanic these days. Okay, so 6 double chests and then a 7th one. We'll have 2 extra ones for miscellaneous items. So gunpowder, bones, rotten flesh, arrows, string, spider eyes, and then 2 miscellaneous. And then we'll have 8 double chests each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be plenty. So if we get a double chest of items per hour, we should be able to AFK for 8 hours. I doubt we'll get a double chest of items per hour, but if we do, I'll probably crap my pants. I mean, there hasn't really been that many people online lately, so... We have about 5 minutes left. Hey, let me ask you guys a question. Ready? Not a trivia question, but I'm just curious. What is your favorite game of all time? What's your favorite video game of all time? And if it's Minecraft, that's okay, but tell me another one. Minecraft, gotta be. Gotcha. Minecraft is actually number 2 for me. Street Fighter, that's an interesting one. Why do that? What? Why ask you what your favorite game of all time is? Just to make conversation. Minecraft, yeah. Yeah, Minecraft is number 2 for me. Minecraft used to be lower, but now that I've played it a lot more over the past few years, it's definitely shot up to number 2 for me. No say pick other than Minecraft. Oh, okay. Just because I want it, just because, you know, this is Minecraft, this is what we play, so. 7. Actually, for symmetry reasons, I'm gonna get rid of the extra double chest line here. No, Drat said, why do this? And I reply, why do that? Oh. I got it.
Welcome to the program. I'm sorry. I thought the show was over. It started? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm just throwing a random block in there for now. Okay, cool. Now for this farm, I'm gonna set up a an infinite water stream loop around, so that if items flow past the hoppers, they have a chance to come back around and try again. Yeah. So Yeah, essentially. I mean, some miscellaneous items might make it into the some items might make it into the miscellaneous chests, but that's okay. That's fine. So is your favorite game StarCraft? Just guessing. Actually, no. StarCraft is also one of my favorite games, but it's not my number one. Generation Zero is incredible for the type of game it is. Ark is probably my second favorite survival game. I love the simplicity and complexity of in shapes. .io. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, now that the stream is about to wrap up, I will tell you guys my favorite game of all time. Well, let me give you a couple hints. Let's see if you guys can get it. Nostalgia of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Okay. I actually don't like Lego games. No offense. That's just not my cup of tea. I think I'd rather play with real Legos than play a game made of Legos. That's just me. RuneScape? RuneScape is up there too, but it's not number one. Okay, I'll give you some hints. It's not an MMO. It's not a survival game. It's an adventure game, and it was released in 1999. It's understandable. I just love it for its charm. Yeah, I got you. Adventure game released in 1999. Well, I'm stuffed. Stuffed? Do you mean stumped? Stuffed, stumped. You mentioned it once before. I just don't remember. I think I have mentioned it once before. Okay. It's for the. It's on Nintendo 64. And there's also been several remasters of it. I just put that repeater the wrong way. Any ideas? Anybody? Come on, you guys know N64 games? Need more hints. Okay. I don't know how many more hints I could give you. Okay, released in 1999. It's for the N64. It's an adventure game. I'm probably not the only person in the world who considers it their favorite game of all time. There's probably a heck of a lot more people. Scooby-Doo and the Floating Sandwich. What? Is that a game? Okay, what other hints can I give you? GoldenEye. No, that's a good guess though. That's an FPS. I would consider that an FPS. How do I think? There's a lot of music in it. It's very music oriented. Does that help? It's famous for the music that's in it. It's fun to watch you guys struggle. Come on. There's a musical instrument in the name. I know it's not Mario or Zelda. Are you sure about that? Banjo, Guitar Hero. Banjo-Kazooie is a good guess, but no. You said it already, but which one? Yeah, there you go. Ocarina of Time. Congrats, GG. And in my basement, as we speak, I have my golden cartridge of Ocarina of Time that I will never, ever, ever get rid of. And my Nintendo 64, which still works. Nice choice. Yeah. There's just something about it. I mean, for me, for a game to be in my top like 5 or 10, it has to be a game that's just timeless. Like one that I could go back to time after time after time and still have fun with. And Ocarina of Time, every time I play it, it's just like the story just draws me back in. I have so much fun, even though I know exactly what's going to happen, even though I know where everything is, how to do everything. But it's just so much fun. I have the Master Quest. Oh, nice. I never played Master Quest. I always wanted to. I had the Majora's Mask golden cartridge too, but that broke, unfortunately. That broke a long time ago. I have the GoldenEye cartridge too. I have a lot of N64 games in my basement. But yeah, I was thinking about getting a plastic case for it for Ocarina of Time, just to make sure it never gets a chance to break, because it's worth money. So, I mean, I could probably easily get $50 for it, but like I said, I'll never sell it. I'll never sell that. But yeah, I mean, like every maybe few years, I'll find myself playing the game again, just because like I'll boot up my N64 and play the game, do a playthrough of the game. It takes a few days to do a playthrough of the game, but you know, every time I go back to it, I have so much fun with it, and I get so nostalgic and emotional, and it's crazy. Minecraft is another game like that because it's timeless. I've come back to it over the years, over like the past decade. RuneScape is another one, like you guys have said. I'm not sure the cartridge is worth more than 50. Now, you're probably right. I'm just saying, like, if I were to sell it directly to somebody, I could probably get $50. If I was to sell it to like Oogie Games or some other small time place, I probably wouldn't get that much for it, but somebody out there would pay $50 for a golden cartridge. I'm just sad and have no games like that. I'm a hoarder. I have a lot of old games. I have a lot of like my original Xbox games and stuff. Some of my other favorites, Gears of War 2, Halo 3. There's so many. The Sims is another one. I haven't played The Sims in a long time though. The original Sims. There's another game, probably one of the less known games that's one of my top favorites, is a game called Black and White. And there's also a Black and White 2. Basically, it's a game where you're a god and you control like a town and stuff. It's kind of hard to explain. You can Google it. It's by Ubisoft, I think. Let me look that up. Is it Ubisoft? Oh, EA, sorry. I have Shadow of the Empire, but no N64. I don't own Shadow of the Empire, but I have played it. I played a lot of the original N64 games. We used to, the ones that we didn't own, we ended up renting them. I think the oldest game I have is my mom's. It's on the Super Nintendo. So I still have my NES, my original NES. I think it's at my brother's house. I had a Super Nintendo, which we gave away. I had a Sega Genesis, which we gave away. I had an original Xbox, a PlayStation 2, a 360. Now I have an Xbox One, but mainly now a PC game. Viva la PC. Well, all right, guys, we just passed the 2-hour mark. I think we made some excellent progress. We're probably almost ready to build this on the server. Just got to figure out a couple tweaks here, and I just realized I actually have to drop this down so that I can line up the water streams with the hoppers. But either way, that is all. Thank you guys so much for joining me for the Wednesday evening live stream. I'll see you guys again on Sunday. Probably going to release a tutorial video. The Symmetria episode is probably going to be a little bit later just because of the time it's probably going to take me to build this farm. I want to finish it before the end of the episode. But yeah, thank you guys. Make sure to hit that like button before you leave. And thank you guys so much. I will see you again. Oh, and I think England is finally coming out of lockdown for good in June, August. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think we're probably nearing that too. So, all right. Yep. See you guys. Thank you so much. Take care.